A very good morning to you, Vanessa. We hear you are with the SIU's Kaizer Kganyago. What are they saying today?
Good morning, Shu. Yes, we are coming to you this morning from the offices of the municipal manager here in the Cederberg Municipality, where members of the special investigating unit have just gone through some paperwork. I understand that quite a number of documents have also been seized, and this is part of the ongoing efforts to root out corruption related to PPEs now in the time of COVID-19. Now, joining me to speak more about today's action and also generally the work that the SIU have been doing over the past few weeks and months is spokesperson Kaizer Kganyago. Kaizer, very warm good morning to you. So just tell us a bit about today's raid. We've seen some of your officials inside sifting through papers. I understand that some documents have been taken as well. Tell us a bit about where this investigation started and what exactly are you probing in this matter?
Yes, thank you very much. What has happened is on the 30th of July, we did a search and seizure in Matsikama Municipality. And when we were doing that, we were following certain suppliers. And 3 of those suppliers that we were following on that investigation led us to here, because the similar people were doing business in this municipality. And then that's why we ended up coming here. And then when we came here, we wanted to get documentation as early as last week. And the municipal manager made the point that we do not get cooperation from anyone. He even wrote to all members of the staff to say they mustn't cooperate with us. We are even made to understand that he even called an emergency council meeting to try and stop us from doing what we are doing. But we are not going to be disturbed by that. We will do our work. As you might have seen, we have done the office here of the municipal manager. We are now in the process of doing the other offices in the town. We are going to the SCM offices, and we are going to get all the information that we need so that we understand what the link is between those 3 suppliers and these municipalities.
Now, Kaizer, I understand that this relates to the procurement of personal protective equipment. Can you tell us exactly what is the nature of your concern when it comes to these contracts?
Yes, in the one that we were coming from, we found that processes were not followed, because what we are trying to find out is whether processes were followed when they were acquiring the services of these people, whether there has not been overpricing that was done, whether they have not given contracts to friends and relatives because they feel they can do so. And those are the main things that we are looking at when we do most of our investigations.
Kaizer, I understand that the allegations and as well as investigations into alleged fraud and corruption related to PPE has kept the Special Investigating Unit quite busy across the country. You're in the Western Cape. Can you tell us, besides this municipality, give us some more information about other probes that you have ongoing at the moment?
Yeah, in the Western Cape, we are having about 8 investigations. We've got some in the Department of Education, some in the Cape Town municipality itself. Therefore, we are looking at those different ones. But generally, in the country, we are having more than almost about 700 companies that we are looking at. And we are having the value, I think by now the last check, it was more than 7.5 billion rand worth of contracts that we are looking at. And I think by now it has gone up because we get new information every day. But that is how far we are working throughout the country.
Is there rand value then to this investigation and in terms of these contracts and tenders? At this point, the specific investigation that you're busy with, is there total as yet?
Not with this one because we are only now taking information. We are going to assess. We have taken some of the computers. We have taken some of the documents that we find, and that will give us a clear indication. We are always afraid, do not want to give an indication of the amount before we do it, because in some instances where we have done it before, we know, for example, that something is worth 900 million, only to find at the end they've already paid 3.2 billion. Therefore, we cannot work it on the basis of what the contract value was at the time.
Now, I understand that the municipal manager, whose office has just been raided, has not been forthcoming to work with the SIU. What happens now going forward? I see quite a large police contingent as well accompanying on this raid. What happens with the municipal manager?
Unfortunately, we have got to report him to the police because we need to make sure that the police understand that he is stopping us from doing our job. We are not just doing this. We do this we get an order, a search and seizure order from the magistrate, which we have now. Therefore, when what he's trying to do is going against the order of the court. and we are not going to allow a situation like that. We'll make sure that he is dealt with by the police, and we have reported the matter to the police.
Kaizer Kganyago, thank you very much. Of course, Kaizer Kganyago, the spokesperson of the Special Investigating Unit, following a raid on the offices of the municipal manager here in the Cederberg municipality, of course, in Kganyago. It is a town that is renowned for not only rooibos, but also the entire region is a citrus-growing region here in the Western Cape. And today, the Special Investigating Unit officers or staff members are out here, and what they've indicated to us is that there are hundreds, over 700 companies across the country that are being probed by this unit for allegations of corruption, as well as corruption linked to personal protective equipment in this time of COVID-19.
Well, that's it for this hour. Thank you so much, Vanessa.